Hi. Hello. This one's gonna be fun, man. I think I've said that on 7 of the 12 podcasts I've done so far, but episode 12, welcome back. How are you? Good? Happy to hear it. Hey, my name's Jakeb Livengood, actually, and this is Living Good with Jakeb Livengood. This is a podcast on all things personality, personal development, entrepreneurship. I don't really know my tagline yet, right? We're still early in the production. We talk about faith. We talk about entrepreneurship, personal development, mindset, spirituality. We talk about entrepreneurial endeavors. We talk about mastermind principles, how to build a personal brand, millions of topics, millions, no limit. We do interviews too. It's going to be fantastic. You guys are going to be really loving this. This one's going to be interesting, right? Because this is going to be so counter to everything else I've said and everything else I ever will say. This one's going to be so counterculture to what I normally talk about. Okay? And that's this. Let's get into it, okay? I know you have these days, because I have these days. I just had one of these days. And these days, what am I talking about? You ever have those days where you have a proclivity for just being distracted, your PQOs, your prolific quality output's just out the door, okay? You're not getting anything done. And then you start beating yourself up because you're like, I'm being so unproductive today. I'm not getting anything done. I feel like a failure today. And then you just beat yourself up even more, and then the negative vibration even perpetuates itself, gets worse. Now you're borderline in like a depressive episode because your output's not good that day, and you're just having a hard day. Whatever it could be. I'm relating it back to, output and business development and like actually, being deemed productive by your own standard on a daily basis, but could be a bunch of things, right? You wake up on the wrong side of the bed. You're just tired, groggy, your eyes hurt. You get out of bed, you're walking to go to the bathroom, you stub your toe. It hurts. Oh, man, your whole day's on kilter. It's just downhill from there all day long, right? We've all had this happen, man. Sometimes it literally yesterday happened to me. Not the stubbing the toe thing, the PQOs thing, right? So, it really does happen to all of us, and it's really easy. It's so easy to let your ego, i.e. Satan, to whittle his way into your mind. He gets that foothold on the open door, and he goes, yeah, you have it harder than everybody else. Nobody else has bad days like this. You're mine. It's worse for you. You should just give up. Give up. Right? You ever heard these thoughts, these ideas? Okay, let me explain something to you. If you're familiar, if you're not familiar, I'm going to share the good news with you. We're preaching the gospel a little bit. The good news, okay? We're all sinners. We all deserve and belong to go to hell when we die. But by the grace of God, he gave his only begotten Son to take on sin, come down here, live the perfect, righteous human life, show us, lead us by example, show us what to do, and then knowing consciously we are going to fall short of the glory of God, we're not even going to be able to do it. We're going to try our best. Some of us are really going to try our best. We're not going to hit those numbers. We're not going to make it happen. It's all good because I sent my Son. He took on the sin of the world, became sin, died for your sins, conquered death, and now you've got a way to eternal salvation. Can you believe it? Now, why am I sharing that in this context, right? Because here's the thing. You aren't going to be perfect. You're going to have bad days. You're going to be like, you're going to have these negative thoughts. They're going to slide in. Life's so just hard for me, right? And so God knew that we weren't going to receive eternal salvation by ourselves, and so he needed to set into motion the plans of sacrificing his Son for us so that we had a way to eternal salvation. That's called grace. Okay? Side tangent, but it's actually relevant here, and I love it. Steve Harvey's coined for saying this. It's fantastic. It's You ever hear an old person say, I just want a little bit more. I would just wish God would give me a little more grace, right? Justice is when you get what you deserve. Mercy is when you don't get what you deserve. But grace is different than both of them, because grace is when you get what you don't deserve. I love it. It is, oof, it's so good. It's so good. Why am I sharing this in context, okay? You are going to have terrible days, and then your ego, i.e. Satan's consciousness in your mind, is going to, your flesh, right? Not your soul, not your higher self, not the being, the spiritual being having human experience behind your consciousness that is the awareness of self, right? Your flesh is going to tell you all these negative thoughts. Oh, boo-hoo, poor me. Okay, you need to step back in these moments, because they happen literally yesterday to me. And I didn't let it kill my whole day. And this is a new thing for me, right? This is new. That's why I'm sharing it. I'm called to share this because previously, you know, one of these faults happen and my whole day is ruined. My day's off. I give up for today, man. I'm not successful today. Whatever. Today's a loss. I'm done. It didn't kill my whole day. It killed 30 minutes, 45 minutes. I missed a meeting, right? Had to reschedule a meeting. Oh, boo-hoo. But everything else got done, okay? So my PQOs were still up, even though I had a blip. Let's call it a blip. I had a blip in my vibrational frequency for the day. A little bit of negativity, and then I circumnavigated it, and I was, boom, gone, all right? Now, how did I do that? I stepped back, and I did for the world, I did what God did for the world for myself in my own consciousness. I said, all right, look, I'm getting all these negative thoughts. My brain's in just all over the place, scatterbrain. I'm not getting anything done. My prolific quality output's bad. At this rate, I'm not going to finish my DMOs, my daily methods of operation. So I got to give myself a little bit of grace. I need some grace. You know what? Even if it's such a weird paradox, because I go, you know, even if I am input focused, not output driven, right? So I'm focusing on the actions that I can take on a daily basis that are going to lead me forward towards my ideal outcome, not the results. The results are a byproduct, albeit they're fantastic. Awesome. Cool. I'm glad I've got results going on. But I was just focused on the inputs, right? And the grace looks like, you know what? Worst case scenario, even if today's in the dumps, I'm in a low vibrational state all day long, I don't get anything productive done. No inputs come into the play to make this go upward. We got no upward trajectory or momentum on the day. Even worst case scenario, if that's what happens, it's okay. I'm going to still love myself regardless at the end of the day. Can't win them all, right? Over the last 8 years, I'm in an uptrend in my life. So if today was just either flatlined or we were going down today, that's okay. In the micro, we're losing. In the macro, it's all good. We're still on an uptrend, right? The paradox about that is you treat yourself like that, you start handing out grace to yourself, and then it doesn't become the worst case scenario. The rest of your day isn't botched with negative vibration. You're back in it. Go meditate, go touch some grass, pray, give those feelings to the Lord. They're gone. You're good. Keep moving. Productivity back unlocked. DMOs getting checked off, right? I relate a lot of this back to business development and like building an intentional life through an entrepreneurial process, but that's because that's where I'm at in my life. So, but this can be called back to anything, right? It doesn't have to be a series of tasks on a list of things that you're doing on a daily basis to have productivity, to feel that you're achieving something. We're talking about a vibrational state here. We're talking about being in low energy, feeling lethargic, feeling down on yourself, and then beating yourself up about it, and then perpetuating the problem, making it worse. The solution is, it's so right in your face and it's so easy that it's easy to miss. Isn't that weird? That's another paradox. It's so easy to see it there that it's easy to miss because it's this close to your face. Crazy. Crazy. Give yourself some grace. Because I know we all have days like this. I still have days like this, literally, like I said yesterday. So it's not like these are going away. No matter what socioeconomic ladder you climb, no matter how far you get in life. Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, they still have bad days. Albeit probably more than us. They got big problems. Their problems are on a global scale, not just, I didn't get my work done today, you know? So, man, that's that. Give yourself grace. I don't really have anything else to add on that. You know, this is a little bit of a shorter episode, but also, like, it's probably one of the most important ones. I mean, when we talk about tactical, practical knowledge, applicable information, this is applicable to you the next day that you have a bad day. But wait a second. You know, I was listening to Jakeb Livengood. He said, I got to give myself some grace. So you know what? Hey, me? Hey, it's okay if you don't get anything done today. It's all right. Productivity isn't our only leading indicator of success. So it's all right. And hey, God, hey, I'm dealing with these low vibrational thoughts, and man, it's just bogging me down. I'm having a hard time. It's feeling heavy today, God. Could you just take that away from me, and we can keep moving, and I can keep acting and serving for your kingdom? Boom. Weight. Fog gone. Weight lifted off your shoulders. Just that easy. Try it. Try it. Anyways, that's episode 12. I love you. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful, blessed day. Stay winning, stay motivated, stay blessed. Keep going, keep growing, keep glowing. Woo! We could start something, man. Almost a rapper. All right, anyways. Love you guys.